Hi, this is Sock. Welcome to Graphing Sine Rail. First thing we need to do is we need to find the maximum value of the function. So the maximum value is basically its highest point, which we can see is 5. Then we have to find the equation for the midline of this function. The midline is, as the name suggests, the middle of the function. So first we need to figure out how long it is. So it's from 5 to -1, so that'd be 6. And then half of 6 is 3, so midline is 3 units away from the top or bottom. It's right here, so that's the midline right there. So that means that the midline would be y equals 2. What is the period of this function? Period is the length of the function before it repeats. I don't know, that's the best way I could describe it. So if we calculate it from here to here, it goes from pi over 2 to 5 pi over 2. So then if we subtract that, we would get 4 pi over 2, and 4 is divisible by 2, so then we would get 2 pi. So our period is 2 pi. And then the last question is asking if this is a sine or a cosine. So sine usually starts at 0, 0. And the midline here is basically a 0, even though right now it isn't equal to 0, if you get what I mean. And it starts at 0, 0, so I think it's sine. Okay. Second question. Graph the function y equals cosine x. Oh no, y equals 2 cosine x plus 1. So usually cosine starts at 0, 1. But because we have the plus 1, that means that the midline has been moved up 1, which would make the midline right there. And then the 2 stretches the whole equation. So that means instead of going up 1 from the midline, it would go up 2. And that would bring it to 3. So then it would go down 2. 3. It would go down 2 more, up 2, up 2 more. And there we go. That's what it looks like. Or, I don't need arrows. That's what it's look like. And then it would just repeat like that. Okay, last one. We have to graph this function. And, see, we have this little pi here, which changes the equation. So now we have to find the period. So we just divide 2 pi by that number right there. And the pi's would cancel out, and we would just get 2. So our period would be 2 then. So then 2, and half that would be 1. Then 3 over 2. 1 over 2. 1. Okay. And there are no other changes in that. So we don't have to worry about that. And we know that's sine, whatever. So it would start at 0, 0. And then it would go up here. Then it would turn to the midline. Then it would go down here. And then it would turn to the midline. So then that's what our thing would look like. Okay, bye.